Hello, I'm ArchieLuxury. Welcome to the program, Fuckaroonies. Hello, fuckers. And today I'm doing a paid video request for Robert. Hello, Archie. Please use only my first name. Fuck. Hello, I'm ArchieLuxury and welcome to the program Fuckers. And today I've got an anonymous request. Anonymous. Because some people like to keep quiet because they're sick of the nasty fuckers, the nasty haters out there. Hi Archie, I'm a long-term fan and really appreciate all the work you put into this. I just sent you $50 donation. Thank you. You probably get hundreds of emails requests, so I will try and keep it briefish and to the point. My question is a little elaborate, so please let me know if it requires more funds. What are your thoughts about the current Omega Seamaster line and where it and Omega are heading? I originally got interested in watches after seeing GoldenEye. Over the years I've owned countless Bond Seamasters and lost money on all of them. I still own a caliber 8500 Omega Planet Ocean, my one and only watch, that if I sell now, I will lose my shirt on. However, now that Omega seems to be going to town putting out so many different types of Seamasters, I feel it completely ruins the heritage it did have, as there isn't anything I would consider a core model within the Seamaster lineup. Maybe I'm wrong. I am under impression Omega built this Planet Ocean around their previous Seamaster 300 with a modern touch. Maybe I'm wrong. But now they bring out a kind of heritage piece, Seamaster 300, and seem to be putting in replacement of the Planet Ocean in the new Bond movie. So where does this leave the Planet Ocean? I understand Omega has some amazing new movements and technologies like the coaxial escape, the SI-14 and the anti-magnetic rating of 15,000 Gauss. What should I do, Archie? I'm thinking of selling my Planet Ocean and going for a no-date Submariner ceramic as my only timepiece. I've been a fan of Omega for so many years, but now think that the only model they have that is safe from being discontinued or put it to the other side is the Man on the Moon. P.S. Keep my name. Please keep me anonymous. Thank you. Regards. Okay. Wowzers. And I've got to tell you, this fucker raises a few good points. Omega has been continually releasing pieces. They got pieces coming out of their fucking ass. All these different ones. And you raised quite a few interesting prospects there. And I've got to tell you, I wouldn't be too upset with Omega using different models in the Bond films. That doesn't mean that your watch is any less of an icon. But Omega's a business. They're there. They're part of the Swatch group. They're there to sell product, fuckers. They're there to sell product, get fuckers in the store. So you can't blame Omega for that. And Omega's heavy hitting area is the steel sports genre. Okay, let's have a look here. I understand what you're saying, and I tell you the truth. This is the problem with a lot of brands, Panerai included. Everything is fucking limited edition and it's all bullshit. And I understand exactly where you're coming from. You're asking me there, should you sell the Planet Ocean and get a no-date sub? Good question. Good question. I got to be honest with you. I mean, the Omega Seamaster line, it has continually changed. You go back to the 90s, and what they called a Seamaster was actually almost a dress watch. So that name, that brand name, Seamaster, they have continually used that time and time again. And I got to tell you, the Omega Speedmaster, they've tended not to do the same thing with. And that's why I love the Speedy, because the Speedy is so iconic. It's basically, it looks similar. It's an evolution, not a revolution. And I gotta say, Rolex has kind of done the same thing with their Daytona. It's changed a lot, whereas Omega with the Speedmaster has retained it. Rolex with the Submariner has stayed true to form, whereas Omega with the Seamasters has had a lot of changes. What's my advice? Don't buy new watches. I tell you that now. That is a fucking bad move. It is a fucking disaster. Don't buy new watches. You gotta buy used. You gotta go to Kenny Nguyen, Jewelers on Time, and buy used pieces. Rolex, my own opinion is I wouldn't be selling the Planet Ocean. It's a nice watch. I'd keep it. You know what I'd fucking buy? You gotta buy bang per buck, fuckers. I would be buying, if I was looking at buying a Rolex, I'd be buying a the old model Rolex Explorer 2. That's what I'd be buying. I reckon they're great bang per buck. You buy one of those, that's a great watch. Preferably with the solid end links, the solid end links version there. That's what I'd be buying. Get one of those. They're great bang per buck. They're cheaper than a no-date sub. That's what I'd be buying. Forget buying new. If you're flipping watches, man, it's a no-win situation. It's lose-lose. You've got to be careful. I personally, I would say, I'd be buying that. That's got upside. You know, it depends on how much money you've got, whether you can afford to keep both. But I'd probably, you know, 2 or 3 watches is okay. There's nothing really wrong with that. I'm not a big fan of the coaxial. I don't like it because it means you got to send the fucker back to Omega. A lot of these fucking watches, you can't get it serviced by indies anymore. They rape you on the servicing. So my own view is I wouldn't necessarily sell. I don't think the Planet Ocean is that bad. It's quite a reasonable watch. Omega makes fine watches. I'd be adding an Explorer 2. That's what I'd be adding. I wouldn't be flipping and buying new. That is a bad move, fuckers. Bad move. It's just a bad move. It's a bad deal. It's a bad deal. So I wouldn't be doing that. That's my opinion. I'd be very cautious on it there. I'd be taking my time, and I'd get a I'd add a Explorer that'd give you a GMT function. You'd have your Omega Planet Ocean as your dive watch. You know, you could add something in it later on, like a Reverso, or you could add an Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon. You could add it to the collection later, but I'd be, I wouldn't be flipping. Don't flip so much. You're going to lose. It's going to be painful. It's always painful. You start flipping these fuckers, and man, it's just nasty shit. It is very nasty. Don't take a bath. It's going to be very, very painful. So just back the truck up. Back the truck up, fuckers. Back the truck up. And just be careful with what you do. I'm ArchieLuxury, reporting on buying wristwatches. Tell me what you nasty, miserable, cheap fuckers think of that. Nice one, Archie. Cool content.
We specialize here in pre-owned Rolex watches. Rolex watch is a very special timepiece, and we always do the servicing exactly as factory specifications. We buy a pre-owned piece and we put it into brand new condition. We have Rolex certified technicians working on that. We completely disassemble the piece. We adjust and polish and change every single part of the watch.
You have to have certified watchmakers that know what they're doing. If you have an expensive car, you're just not going to bring it to any mechanic that doesn't know what they're doing.
You spend $5,000, it's like if you put money in the safe deposit box. And 1 or 2 years from now, you will keep having your $5,000. We have to spend a lot of money to get all this equipment together, but makes me feel I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. It's not a question of money, it's my passion.
Jewelers on Time, simply the best.